Thank you. As businesses grow, they reach a pivotal moment. How will they create connection, trust, and loyalty? Well, the answer lies in branding. Walk into any city and you'll see the same coffee shop logo again and again. A neutral color palette, a circle with a little coffee cup in the middle, but they all blend in. But Perky stands out by being a fun, high-energy coffee shop that doesn't just sell coffee. They sell personality. So I created a brand identity for them that's bold, bright, and full of character, just like the experience they give. Now with Perky, it was so much more than just a logo. Now a logo is the mark, a visual identity is the system, so colors, typography, photography, but branding is the experience. So it's how you feel when you walk in the Perky coffee shop, the energy of the baristas, everything down to how you interact with the cup in your hand. I'm Kaylee, and I'm a graphic design major with minors in entrepreneurship and advertising, and I started my design studio in 2022, first freelancing for family and friends, and now I've worked with national organizations and companies sold on the shelves of Walmart like Anderson's Maple Syrup. I offer services from logo design, brand design, web design, but what I'm really trying to do is help a company be successful by standing out and finding their voice. My ideal client is a purpose-driven founder who's been in business for about 3 years and is ready to scale with bold branding to show who they really are and what makes them different. Now, bold doesn't always mean loud or vibrant. It means standing out by creating a unique experience. So, industries like industrial, hospitality, and consumer goods all need bold branding, whether it's through vibrant visuals or thoughtful simplicity. My process always begins with a discovery call. Then I move on to research, figuring out my client's mission, their audience, as well as their competitors, so I can position them in a way that they'll stand out. Then I create a mood board and an overall cohesive design. So let's see this in action. Hub is a national organization that centers margins in biomaterials research, and they came to me with a strong mission, but no identity to back it. So I created an identity that's bold, bright, and positions them as an academic authority while still feeling innovative and personal. Now that their mission is backed by an identity, they've been able to be recognized at a global scale. So when I rebranded Icelandair for a recent studio project, it was all about capturing the spirit of Iceland, from its Viking roots to its rugged landscapes. So I created an identity that's cohesive down to every touch point, from the boarding pass in your hand to the design on the exterior of the plane. So it's not just a flight from point A to point B, it's an immersive experience that feels like Iceland the whole way. So why me? There's templates, there's AI, but I create brands that work, and I connect the brand to the consumer in competitive markets. Now, my most common service is branding, and pricing begins at $2,000 and scales with your goals, with the packages being uniquely tailored to your business. So you aren't just paying me for a logo, you're paying me for the authority, confidence, and emotion that your brand provokes. Since 2022, I've worked with over 60 clients in 20 industries and made over $20,000, with 5,600 of it just being in the last couple months. I also filed my LLC this July. So as I move forward, I'll be more intentional with the clients I take on as I continue to develop a niche, and eventually I'll move into full-time at Bolded K. So branding is your elevator pitch. It's your hardest working employee, your first handshake. So make sure it's saying something bold, because in a world full of noise, the brands that stand out are the ones that create unique experiences that people remember. So if you're ready to get bolded, scan my QR code, and let's work together to create an impact. Thank you.